We're back. Let me adjust that. There we go. Howdy doody. Right, where were we? I have been going through and updating some stuff. So we've got our ground troops. Currently they're sat on Ganymede for the Geo survey. And we kind of forgot about them. We left them there. So we're going to pick them up. They are then going to go to Proxima Centauri for Moon 7 and check out this. Hopefully that gives us some more stuff in Proxima Centauri. We, I think, need to go into here and change our academy training level. Let's drop this down to 4. And it doesn't change the officers. Oh, that's annoying. Well, it gives us more crew and junior officers, so maybe, I don't know, maybe it'll help. I'm just thinking we need more officers. The other thing we should probably do, make sure we have an academy commandant. Doesn't look like we have. That's really quite weird, actually. Why is that not a thing? It's fine. I added in a couple of medals. I updated some stuff on here so they're working. You can now get multiple awards for these. What else did I do? I went through and assigned governors. Well, I assigned automated assignments first. I haven't gone through and assigned all governors. But the other thing I need to do is change the required bonuses. Let's just do, for now, reassign all colony governors. So why are you telling me there's no academy commandant when you won't let me assign an academy commandant? Who is the current governor of Earth? It's about time. Hey Chucky, how you doing? Is everything good? Mining industry. Okay, so we've got Stephanie Mitch giving us mining. Sector governors giving us mining. Earth doesn't need a mining governor anymore, actually. What they do need is either a production governor or a wealth governor. Same old, same old. At least it's Wednesday and we're over halfway through the week now. Silver lining. It's a bit early for you, isn't it? Are you working today or no? Wealth creation, pop growth, and production. Shipbuilding. No, it's do production. 25, 15, 10. With 30 wealth creation and 20 production. We do want pop growth. You don't need to be governing what I can only assume to be an asteroid. You don't need to do that. You assign, you go to Earth, you do that. So now, yeah, we want the sector governor to start mining. We just don't care about the mining on Earth itself. Although he still had 10% mining anyway, that's fine. Yeah, work to a slower issue. You ran at 3:30. That's a good shout. Yeah, if you can, absolutely, why not? I've just finished work. I had a bunch of stuff to do and no desire to do it. So like a standard day then, pretty much. I'm going to turn this down because it's right at my eyeballs. Yeah, that's alright. What are you doing? Go away. Is that there even when I do that? Of course. It's worth a try. Okay, so we've kicked off a bunch of stuff. Let's just push time forward a little bit. So they're off to Proxima Centauri. Okay, so if we stop time for a second, stop. If we go, Callisto needs some space police. Let's have a look at Proxima Centauri, Moon 4. Sorry, Moon 7 of Planet 4. So this one. So they've got a ground survey potential of 4. So I'm hoping, I don't know what that means, but the one in Sol had 2 and it did fuck all, so I guess we'll see. Nothing happened yet, I don't think, with it. Can't see because there's a bunch of retirements, a bunch of medal awarded. I should probably just hide these because we don't really need to see them. We can see them in the Governor Inspector if we need to. Commander Health. I don't need to see Commander Health, but retirement. Oh, mind you, actually. What happens when someone dies and killed in an accident? That's also Commander Health. Yeah, okay, we need to know that. Rest Callisto. I didn't even know Callisto had that big of a population that they would build and rest. Oh yeah, they've just passed 10 million. Okay, fair enough. As soon as people pass 10 million, they need people with sticks to beat them. So we might as well send some people to Ganymede as well, because otherwise, if you don't beat them, then they'll rise up against you. So I've been told by my friend Donald. You You're orbiting Earth. You're the one that's gone to Proxima Centauri. Okay. So this one, I want you... I think you've already got... Yeah, you've got an 8th unit of Space Police. Go to Callisto. Unload the 8th Battalion. Go to Earth. Refuel, resupply. Load ground unit. Let's load the 9th Battalion. And we might as well head off Ganymede because they're the next ones that are going to complain because they're at 9.9. And at 10 million they thingy. We might as well do Titan as well. Unload 9. Go to Earth. Refuel, resupply. Load 10. Go to Titan. Titan, Europa, and Io will do. Unload ground unit 10. Go to Earth, refuel, resupply. Load ground unit 11. Europa. Unload ground unit 11. Go to Earth, refuel, resupply. Load ground unit 12. Go to Io. Unload ground unit in the 12. Go to Earth, refuel, resupply, and then load number 13 so that you're ready to go with your next one when we need you. I was going to be busy for a little bit. Mineral collection yards. Added a slipway. Mineral collection yards. Oh, for the garnet. The garnet was our mining platform. So we have the amethyst. The garnet is a longer range version. It's 5 orbital modules instead of 3. How big are those orbital modules? 5,000 tons. Okay. I think we just build more garnets, to be honest. Are we already building garnets? We are. We'll let these ones build and then we'll build another 6. We don't need to add another slipway. That's done, that's done. We've got a bunch of new shipyards being set up here. Don't need them just yet. Last time. New mineral deposits, there we go. Oh no, that's the long-range survey fleet. Garnets have been constructed, productions of... Oh yeah, that's the other thing I did, I set up a bunch of extra productions. So on Earth, I am building... I've just built spaceport. 5 spaceports, I think. We've built... Well, we're going to build 200 fighter factories, 200 ordnance factories, and 7 more cargo shuttles, which just rounds some of these numbers off a bit. We should probably build another 9 ground force construction complexes as well. Yeah, we can easily afford 9. So we'll queue those up. Because we've got a tremendous amount of build points on Earth. The problem is we don't have a huge amount of resources. Do we need to pick anything up from Proxima Centauri 3 yet? Yes, we do. Is that? Okay, we've got like 2/3 of the uranium we've got on Earth on another planet. So let's go and grab that. Let's grab our cargo fleet. you're just orbiting Earth. So I'll tell you what, you go to Proxima Centauri. Oh yeah, transit. Go to Proxima Centauri 3. Load all minerals. Go back to Sol. Go to Earth. Unload all minerals. And then refuel and resupply. And then just cycle those moves. In fact, let's. What if we do order delay? If I do 500 and then refuel resupply again. What does that mean? 8. It's... That must be 8 minutes. So this must be number of minutes. Actually, it could be seconds. So if we want you to wait before... So that's going to take you... Oh, actually, it's going to take you 430 days. So 219 days each way. By which point... I mean, it's going to take you 437 days to go from Proxima Centauri to Earth and back. During which time... Oh, we can't see how much is being produced, but like being produced, so every year we're producing that. Every year we're producing that. And we're firing it at Proxima Centauri 3. So all of this, potentially, every year. So yeah, it's worth going back at least once. Just to cycle the moves then. It's going to take me a year to move, isn't it? So, right, factories begun, that's fine. Right, these shipyards. So the shipyard fleet, the Garnets, let's detach. Move, 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 move. And then we're going to send the fleet to find the orbital mining fleet. I want you to join and just help them out. And then in our shipyards, on the mineral collection yards, shipyard fleet, just build a bunch more. That should be another 6 come in 7-8 months. So they're joined at Rainmouth, which is our corundum mine. Now, corundium is used to build miners. So if I go to Earth, I go to Industry. If I want to build a mine, we use 120 corundium. And I think auto mines have double that. Yeah, 240. Now our auto mines are going to be good for planets like, if we go, as a bad example in Sol at the minute, but usually Mercury has a bunch of resources on, but you wouldn't put anybody on Mercury because the colony cost would be like, oh, Mercury's not too bad, but Venus, for example, Venus has got a colony cost of like nearly 20, so it costs 20 times more to put a human on Venus than it does for Earth. Mars should be almost terraformed now as well, actually, thinking about it. We're halfway there on the water vapor. We might not even need to get all of that done. I should get that done. I think the only thing left then will be the temperature, which we can fix. It's actually not that far off. It only needs to raise another 3 degrees, which might happen from the water vapor anyway. There's a few civilian mining companies popping up. Commercial hangar dock. Okay. So we could build a commercial mining fleet, thinking about it. No. What would you use a commercial hangar dock for? Not sure. Thermal signature 8%, crystalline composite armor, sensor reduction. What did you do? You just did. I think it was logistics. Commercial hangar deck, but I think that is in logistics. Maintenance production rate. Let's increase our let's increase some of our sensor tech, I think. Because our sensors on our ships are huge, that's the problem. I suppose you could have commercial. It depends if you can put military ships in a commercial hangar. There's a commercial. Let's just imagine like a commercial carrier. Commercial ships don't need maintenance, but if you had a commercial hangar on a commercial ship, if you can store fighter ships in there, or any kind of ship, you could have actually I suppose you could make it so you could build ships or repair ships, sorry, in space rather than having to come back to the planet. I'll have to have a look into that. Mineral packet Earth. Fighter factories have done. Ex-Cathedral 1's completed orders, so it's finished putting the police on all of the colonies here, so they should have now a nice healthy amount of police strength versus local resistance. Luna. Luna probably needs another one, or will do soon. Send for Mars. Let's send some more police out there. It's Cathedral 1, wasn't it? Moving orders. Go to Luna. Unload. Go to Earth. Load 14. Go to Mars. Unload 14. Go to Earth. Load 15. Still could do with some more. You know what? We probably need better ground troops now, because we did build this. The Space Police were our first designed ground troop, and we've got quite a lot of more technology since then. What's it in? Don't know what that means. So unit class design. Yeah, because we've unlocked super heavy vehicles and ultra heavy vehicles. Looks like we need to do some armor techs. And we've unlocked all of this now. Alright, let's have a look. Did our guy do the survey yet? Doesn't look like it. Let's have a look. Whoa, what's that? What the hell is that? Have they put... Oh, those little beauties. So, our civilian mining companies that have been cropping up here, there and everywhere, they've put deep space tracking stations on the places obviously that they've got investments in. Which means we can actually see, potentially, any ships that prop up in Proxima Centauri, because they've pretty much got full coverage. I don't want to see that on here, but that's good to know. How do I get rid of that? There it is. Not too fussed about seeing asteroid, although asteroids with minerals is probably fine. I don't want to see mineral packets, or do I? Well, I suppose we do, because we know that they're coming. And all of these are going to Proxima Centauri 3. Yeah, they've got a pretty decent stockpile there as well. Jesus, a lot of stuff happened then. Garnets have been built, so they can join the mining fleet. Let's set that up. What was that last thing? Civilian mining colony. It's been expanded to 4 complexes. I think we are buying all of their stuff as well. Which is good for us because we get all these resources. It's good for them because they get wealth from it. Which means they can expand more. So, current wealth. So they're broke. Why are you down on money so much? Considering how, oh yeah, you've got quite a large fleet though. I didn't set the new ship order up today. Maximum engine power modifier guy retired. He's in power and propulsion. Shipyards. Probably could build another couple of terraformers. Shipyards. Create. Minerals. We could build more of these. Tanker. Don't need any more tankers. We don't need a space police yet. Don't need any sours. Fuel harvesters. I don't think we need fuel harvesters because our fuel is like doing pretty well. So fuel harvesters, if we go to Sol, we've pretty much got a Damnos going, collecting fuel from Jupiter. And we've got another one that's coming back and doing the fuel from Uranus. So he's bringing back 73% on his trip of 1 million. So he's bringing back 3/4 of a million, 2/4. 3/4 of a million fuel every time he makes the trip. He's on his way to Jupiter, so I suppose we'll find out when he comes on his way back. Ooh, minimum engine power times 1.5. Okay. Did he die? Oh no, retired from government service. Amateur. Because this one wasn't. Minimum engine power modifier, yeah. So that's nearly done. So once that one's done, we'll get the maximum engine size tech. And then I might start looking at building a big carrier to see what we can do with that. Ooh, sensors. Give me more. Give me more of that. We need a new cargo ship, I think. Actually, yeah, let's do that. Let's design a new engine. Actually, when's this tech coming in? Minimum engine power modifier is coming in 10 months, and that one's coming in substantially longer. That's coming in 300 years. Nah, what? I mean, sure, but it's a long time. You don't need that many labs. You take off most of your labs, and you're still doing 2162. Give you your labs back. I'm kind of alright to wait till March will do. Colony. You can't take any more labs. Electronic hardening. You can. And that gets you to the same sort of time. You. I suppose that's fine for you. Terraforming tech at this point is quite big. And we've got a 50% guy. Right, we need a freighter. Yeah, we'll not wait for that other tech. We'll just build a new engine now. Engines, because we haven't. Our freighter and colony ships haven't been upgraded in quite a while. Don't need to be quick. They do need to be fuel efficient. They should be reasonably big. Do they need to be big? I suppose they do, because they're carrying a lot of weight potentially. Like me. Excuse me. No, I want this one. We want the freighter. So the current Iron Dukes. So if we copy the Iron Duke, rename to 2161 Iron Duke. So first off, we'll upgrade his armor. So he's currently got 11.5 rounds of composite armor, weighing 33,317. All the threes. Yeah, he drops down to 5.1. Drop down 400 tons just from that. He's got no move, not really a huge amount of movement speed, but he doesn't need it. How big is his current engine? Current engine is a 160. 5,000 tons, so that's a size 100 engine, I think. $5,000 tons. Okay. So if we were to put our current tech into a 5,000 ton 100 full size engine, it would go from its current engine power of 160 up to 400. So we can do a like for like replacement engine size wise. It's going to use a quarter of the fuel compared to this one. Well, fuel use per hour 0.68, and that goes to drops from 1.3, so it's like half. But then engine fuel per engine power hour is a quarter of what it was. Thermal signature 80, thermal signature 48, so that's fine. 20 crew, 25 crew, so this requires less crew as well. So everything about this is better. The only difference is it costs 3 and a bit times the Galsite. But it's fine, it's in the name of progress, right? So this is the 2161 Cyphers Marine, because they were the ones that built the engine that we're replacing. So let's prototype that. And then if we get rid of this one and we add on prototypes and we go to engines, Cyphers Marine, so that's this new one. So they now go from moving at 240 up to 606, and they are much more fuel efficient. So they 6.8 billion kilometers, they can now go 32.1 billion kilometers. So they can go like 4 times, 5 times the range. I wonder if we get rid of the standard. How big is our shipyard for this? 35. But we have a 200,000. That's my wrist right there. We also have a bunch of unused shipyards. So if we were to take off the standard cargo hold and the small fuel storage, if we put a standard fuel storage on, this could be a long range cargo, but then we could also put a standard cargo. Oh no, that's what we just replaced. We could put a large cargo. The problem is that adds 125,000 tons, but it's 5 times the size. of a standard. It does lower the space quite a bit. What if we just add 2? Well, that's 3. If we add 2, then they go at the same speed. Well, actually, it still goes slightly quicker. And I thought we put fuel. I could have sworn we added fuel. Maybe I took it off by mistake. Proportion and fuel storage standard. So they've got a much higher range. Granted, they're using 5 times the fuel, but they're not using 5 times the fuel. They're using 5 times. They've got 5 times the fuel capacity, but they're actually more fuel efficient. And they're carrying twice as much. Just thinking, because that engine's using 3 times the Gallicite, so really we need to make it 3 times. Like, we need to replace 3 of our cargo ships in theory for every one of these new Iron Dukes. So we could increase the capacity of our freighter yards. What is it going to be? If we just put 60,000. So if we continue to 60. We've got the resources for that. Now we could do some other stuff here. So we could add if we're going up to 60, we could add more fuel. Give it in like an obscene range. So no fuel, we have 58, 102. Jesus Christ. I'm just thinking in theory this is not wasteful. How big is this? 500 tons. The other thing we could do is we could go for a smaller engine. If I wanted a large cargo hold, power 125, so that's in theory replacing 5 of our old Iron Dukes. That's too big of a jump. That's too big of a jump. If we just replace 3, 84. 235, 240. It's only going to take a quarter year to build. We want conscripts, we don't want officers. Do we want officers? We probably do want conscripts, because we don't really care about experience. Yeah, no, that's fine. We don't need that. Do we want a jump drive? No, we don't want a jump drive. We will want a jump capable cargo ship at some point, but not right now. Let's just replace 2 of those. And then we can just add in a bunch of fuel. $60,000 tons. Can go 3.337 billion kilometers. Can carry 50,000 tons of cargo. I think that's fine. How much are these? Shop base? 500 tons. I could get rid of. So it goes faster, goes further, holds more. I think that works. So let's research that engine. And then we can upgrade that once that dock has finished building, which will take... and does it say? But yeah. Research. Let's get rid of 1, 2 of you. Yeah, it's not going to take you long at all, is it? Orbital mining fleet. get them to go and check out these guys. Because there's only one guard out there, there might as well be a few. Oh, it's a mining colony. Expanded, okay. Was there any new ones? No. Colossus is finished. So these are our terraformers. So I want you... Maintenance supply points, fuck up. Are we out of maintenance supply points? I think we are. Yeah, we have no stockpile. Let's carry on building those. Mars is done terraforming. Beautiful. Why don't you tell me? Maybe you didn't, I just missed it. Okay, so next up is Titan, possibly. Your minimum temperature needs raising though still. So let's add some magnesium. You're already at 0.2, let's go to 0.3. Because at certain times of the year this will drop below our preferred threshold. Minimum engine power, that's good. Might as well make a start on the larger engines. Okay, Mars is done. We can stop adding these into it. Oh, sorry, we don't add oxygen anymore. That's fine. Get rid of that. So let's have a look. Oxygen, 0.1, 0.3 atmospheres. Less than 30%, yeah. Gravity, now we can change about that. Temperature, -9 to 38. You are currently 6 to 33. So you're a little bit higher than I would like, but that's fine. Max pressure less than 4 atmospheres, which you're comfortably within. Luna, is there anything we need to change on Luna? No. No, I think we could probably stand to do some work on Proxima Centauri 3, since that's going to be our new, well, our hub in that system. That's going to be our Earth in that system, so we want to make sure that's as comfortable as possible. So let's remove the methane and let's send our fleet there. Will they make it there actually? Terraformers. Yeah, they've got a good range. Movement orders. I want you to go to Proxima Centauri, and I want you to go to Moon 3. I just want you to go there though. I don't want you to destroy their economy by trying to maintain yourself there. Oh, active grab sensor 21 still. 28, sure. Keep going. Keep going on that bad boy. Bye bye, terraforming fleet. Cargo capacity is done there, so we can now build. I'm probably going to need to rebuild, yeah, retool. To the new Iron Duke. I'm not too bothered about having colony ships on here anymore, so let's set activity. Let's rename. So this is now just the freighter, the Interstellar Transport Company. That's going to take like a month and a half, not even, so that's fine. Check out modified. Yards, there it is. Right, so now in your construction queue, in the shipyard fleet, I want you to build me 2, 3, 4, sure. 4 Iron Dukes. And what we'll do is we'll send these for specific colonies. So like we'll have them go into the further away places, and then we'll break up the smaller fleet and have them go in local. What's going on here? Deployment time exceeded. The Millsworth has exceeded her deployment time. So she should be going back. Yeah, she's going to go through Hydra and go back and maintain. Oh, I'm tired today. I'm going to call it a do shortly. Right, so we just built some new Iron Dukes. Let's separate these out. So you what's our situation on these other worlds? So we want someone going back and forth to Luna. It could probably be one of the small ones, but we send this fuel efficient one first. So we'll go Luna, load all minerals, go to Earth, unload all minerals, refuel, resupply, cycle those moves. So this is rename fleet. Where's rename fleet? There it is. So this is FT Earth, Luna, Earth. Look at all. You can go into. You need a new fleet, actually, don't we? We need the logistics fleet. Yeah. Create a new admin. Logistics. Logistics fleet. And you are logistics. And bonus required, we want logistics, automatic, assigned commander, 25%. Sorium harvesting flotilla. Suppose it's not going to be production, is it? It's going to be technically mining, which it looks like you're already set, so that's fine. Naval, space police, that should be crew training, yeah. Crew training. You should be survey, which you are, correct. So in the logistics fleet, we need probably the Damnoses, because they're moving fuel. Terraformers are industrial. Garnets and miners, they're industrial. Minotaur, what are you? You are a salvage, so that's probably industrial. Fuel harvest is industrial. Troop transport's naval. So you're freight, so you go there. Let's just move all of you up there, including our existing cargo fleet and our existing colony fleet. Legacy. Right, so we've got Luna to Earth. We want something on Titan, but we don't have any mine set up. Same for Ganymede. Rainmouth. So I'll rename this one. This is FT Ikea Zang to Earth. Titan and Ganymede as well. So you can be Titan. Titan to Earth. And then you can be FT Ganymede to Earth. You go to Titan, please. Load all minerals. Go to Earth. Unload all minerals. But actually, for right now, there are no mines. So actually, let's go to Luna. Load a mine. Then go to Titan. Unload all installations. You can do that twice. Well, you can do 2 mines at once. Oh shit. So if I set that as 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's 10 mines. And then on the 10th mine, go to Earth, refuel, resupply, and then repeat that. That's 10 mines. Let's do that. Well, so yeah, that's 10 mines. Let's do that 10 times. $100 manned mines on Titan. A manned mine can hold 50,000 people times 100. 5 million people. Do we have a capacity on there? Available workers, yeah, we do. And Ganymede as well, so Ganymede can do the same. So we want to do the same thing. We'll roll Luna, load a mine, go to Ganymede, unload a mine, repeat that 4 times, go to Earth, refuel, resupply, repeat that 10 times. And then tell me both when you've done that, please. And we're not in Sol, so we can't see all those wonderful things happening. Pickup failed. Earth for Luna was unable to load none from Luna because you got there so fast. There were no minerals to collect. Can we adjust that order slightly? Let's clear your orders. So go to Earth, refuel, resupply. Go to Luna. 500,000 seconds. Load all minerals. Why is it saying 36? So hang on, what's 3150 0 0 0 0? I did not enough zeros. There we go, that's better. Better Earth, refuel, resupply. I mean, don't have that delay for everything, sure. Go to Luna after 3 times 60 times 60 times 24 times 365 31,536 31,536,000. Go to Luna, load all minerals. Put that. It's my one, say go to it. Go back to Earth, unload all minerals, and just cycle those moves. Maybe we do that for some of the others as well. So they're only picking up once a year. Just takes everything. Gas removed. All trace of methane removed from approachable Centauri 3. Maintenance problem. Oh, you're coming back for an overhaul anyway. It's fine. Approximate Centauri 3, environment. Do we have a governor here? We need a terraforming governor here for right now. Let's remove the argon. To add in, because it's currently minus 118 degrees, let's add in some magnesium. 0.3, no, 0.4. Mills with stunner overhaul. Spilt me drink. Duranium's back up to a reasonable level, so we can start actually doing some stuff. Now, what's our corundium level like? Not the best. So the Millsworth. Let's send her back. Well, first off, refuel, resupply. Then go Proxima Centauri, go to Ross, add Leonis, hydrate Tau Ceti, and do your thing there, please. Why were you unable to load nothing? It takes you 3 years to do that. Because they've got a fucking mass driver. Okay, let's turn their mass driver off. Actually, if their mass driver is able to keep up. Yeah, if their mass driver is able to keep up with the supply, that's fine. So you actually don't need to do that anymore. Go to Earth, refuel, resupply, please. And then go to Titan. Load all minerals. Ganymede, load all minerals. Go to Earth, unload all minerals, cycle those moves. Scientist doing active grav sensor retired. I don't remember giving him permission to do that. He should be whipped and killed. We have an extra lab available for some reason. Cool. In that case, let's upgrade the Elin module. Unrest on Mars is increasing. It's not too bad though. It's not going up massively. Grab sensor 28 is done. In that case, let's give those labs to this person. And let's grab a troop transport. Technically these are probably logistics, but it's fine. You are carrying the 15th Space Brigade. Go to Mars, unload ground unit 15th, go to Earth, refuel, resupply, load 16th. Colony cost reduction 25%. That's nice. Right, let's restart this terraforming project. Electronic hardening, okay. Or electronic hardening 4. Okay. I've got an idea for our next exploration ship. It's gonna be a beast. It's gonna actively go and hunt alien life. But we need to do our... We need to build a small navy first. So that we can defend our 2 major colonies. All the Daka. Daka. Yeah, the basically when we get to the point where we've gone beyond, I think it's 20 systems, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we've gone 14 systems out. When we hit 20, we start coming across like interdimensional raiders. Who is it I watched? Count Callisto? He calls them the Dark Eldar. It's like a... Basically, they have these like jump gates that they can come through that you can't find necessarily. Or not initially anyway. And they just appear in your systems and start attacking your ships. They can capture your ships, I think, as well. And then if they do, then they get resources, tech, and they can come back and keep growing. So that's why I've been going quite slow on the exploration front. Tau Ceti needs a rename. Tau Ceti is 6 jumps. There's a holy fuck. Good amount of resources on that one. That's definitely a colony we want to create. Same there, please, thank you. That's got a decent pop size, low colony cost. Let's colonize that. Decent colony, decent pop size, high colony cost, but decent mine. Colony there. Colony there. Sure. We could actually just let the like, we don't necessarily need to colonize all these. We can buy the minerals from them. That way we don't need to actually set up mining outposts. This is a big system. A lot of geranium out here. Let's go through Tausetti's jump point next. This is where we branch out of branches, and I'm not a fan of that. How's the mills doing on fuel? She's good on that. She's got nothing else. Just go and check that out for me, please. Oh, okay, cool. Wait. What? That just created a because there wasn't a fucking... Wait, where? Okay. It's discovered a new connection to the known system of 2 lumen. Okay. I didn't know that was possible. That's pretty impressive. So before that link didn't exist. Can we redo this? How do you do this? So now Tauset is actually no longer a 6 jump from Earth, and neither's Hydra. Oh god. This confuses things. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we will go with the lower number. So Tauset is 4. No, Tau Ceti is 3. My apologies. Hydra is 4. Cancri is 5. Two, 3, 4, 5, or 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's right. That's right. That's right. So now, if we just refresh that, you bastards. Okay, move you there, there. Align to grid. That's not aligned to grid. How dare you insult my intelligence? Sure. I guess you're just going to keep doing that. So let's save. Okay. Okay, so this is kind of a good thing. So we've got a shortcut to this Tau Ceti. Tau Ceti is very densely populated with resources and planets. But also, that means that Zeta Sextalis, DX Cancri, and GJ3522 are a bottleneck out of our system. Unless other secret jump points are still out there, which they probably will be. Okay, so we want to go. Put this on this screen for a sec, so I can see where we're going. So we're going through Tau Ceti, Hydra, Zeta, DX, JG, and then we're going to go through this last unexplored jump point. That takes us to 15 systems. Tell me when you get there, please. Anytime now. Okay, there's some places here. Wait, what? Why is that unlinked to anything? They're sleeping. Maybe it just needs closing and reopening. Yeah, there we go. Beautiful. So, in Shoal Star, we have a gas giant and 4 comets. That's fine. So 3 of the comets had resources on. actually not bad. What resources did they have? Nothing worth writing home about. Elite level 8. Okay. I think we get to level 11. We probably yeah, we'll get these 15,000 techs out of the way. Same with that one. Same with oh, active grab strength. We've already got so thermal sensors, Elan. Let's give you 3. And let's give you 3. Because then we can build some new, smaller sensors, in theory. Terraforming guy. Retired. We'll let him off. I'm also tired. I'm going to go to bed in a minute. Corvik's not looking too healthy. I think we've got a good chunk of Corvik's soul though. If we just go soul, Corvik. Yeah, we do. Titan. So Titan could probably do with more moons. Titan needs more terraforming actually as well. It's going to need to be 0.5, I think, or 0.6. Hello. Say hello. We done. We done. Say hello. Read this. Read this. Right, let's save that. I'm going to go let him out, and then I'm going to be in bed. So I will catch you guys tomorrow. Sleep well. Thanks for tuning in. Bye-bye.